Good evening, Internet. Shroom here. I was out of commission for about a week as my PC basically died on me, but I'm back now. Gonna play some Standard tonight, and Edge of Eternities is in full swing, and Vivi aside, I feel like the format hasn't really been solved, so I'm hopeful we might be able to get some wins tonight with Hopeful Mill. What is Hopeful Mill? Let's take a look. Okay, so Hopeful Mill is a combo-ish deck, and our combo card of choice is Space-Time Anomaly. This is 2 and a white and a blue for a sorcery. Target player mills cards equal to your life total. So we're a life gain deck. If we can resolve a couple of these cards, we should just win the game by milling out our opponent, because we're a life gain deck. But the thing that's kind of cool about this is that we actually don't really need to fully mill our opponent out with this card. Our deck is loaded with ways to gain life and like interaction and blockers and stuff. So if we can resolve one of these for like 25 to 30 cards, a lot of the time our opponents aren't going to have enough offense left in their deck to chew through the extra life and our blockers, and they just won't be able to win the game. They will usually scoop, when they realize this is the case. And this is, in fact, in testing, how we mostly win games with this deck. So we need to gain lots of life to make this work, obviously. We'd like to do this as quickly as possible, and that's why we're playing Leyline of Hope. It's a leyline, so it can start on the battlefield for free if it's in our opening hand. If we gain life, we gain that much life +1 instead, and as long as we have at least 7 or more life, then our starting total creatures we control get +2/+2. So this card also facilitates a plan B. We do have flying evasive creatures, so we can't just win through combat. It's not going to happen very often, but it certainly is something that could happen because we can trigger our ley lines to make our creatures stronger. We also are, of course, running a 4 of Authority of the Consuls. Almost every deck in Standard wins via creatures, so if we can get these down early or in multiples and or with ley lines, we gain so much life while stunting our opponent's attacks. It's just a great tempo card too, which allows our life-linking creatures to attack. So of course we're running 4 of these. These are critical to our game plan. And then our creatures are going to gain life for us as well. We've got the 3 of Enduring Innocence, which is a life-linking creature that also is a card draw spell, because most of our other creatures are going to trigger the card draw effect of this. Of course, it's very hard to get rid of this card as well, which is great. And we've got 4 of Inspiring Overseer, who's kind of the best creature in our deck. It replaces itself right away and gains us life, so having both of those triggers on the one card is really, really nice for us. It's really nice when we get this boosted up with Leyline, and when we can flicker this with our Charming Princes, which we're running 2 of as well. Kind of a toolboxy versatile card, which can just gain life on its own. It can scry 2 to fix our draws, or it can flicker one of our creatures, most preferably a Inspiring Overseer. We are running a 1 of Halia, Guided by Light, who is like a soul sister that can also sometimes draw us cards. We can warp her onto the battlefield early so that we can get the soul sister effects before turn 3. A little bit of a Nambo, as she does not trigger Enduring Innocence, but we still do like the effect of gaining life whenever creatures enter, so we are running a 1 of this creature. And we've got a Ruin Lurker Bat, just as a cheap flying evasive creature with lifelink. And we've got a couple of Carrot Cakes, which are creatures that trigger our Soul Sisters. They scry, they gain life for us when we sack the artifact to get the second bunny token. So this is just a really good inclusion, as it scries, helps us fix our draws, gains us life, and puts blockers onto the battlefield. And of course, we do need to interact to stay alive in order to execute our plan, because, there's a lot of stuff you need to deal with in Standard. So we've got a couple of Into the Floodmaw, just a great interactive spell in general. It's especially good in our deck because we have Authority of the Consuls, so bouncing our opponent's creatures means they have to replay those threats into our authority, gaining us more life. We have a 1 of Restoration Magic to protect our stuff and potentially gain us life. Just a little bit of protection against spot removal, sweepers, and a facilitator of more life gain, which is always welcome for this deck. We've got a battle menu, and we've got a right end as spot removal. Just good to have a couple of one-off effects that can destroy creatures. And then the all-star of our interaction really is split up. There's a total of 4 in the 75, 3 in the main board. I would play more of this if I could. This is just, it's such a key card to keeping us alive, executing our plan. Destroying all tapped creatures means that this is often a one-sided board wipe in combination with Authority of the Consuls, so really this is like the key to our survival. And I wish we could play 5 or 6 copies, but we're restricted to only 4, and we're playing all 4. And then we do need cards to help us execute our plan as well, like card draw and card selection, because we are a combo deck. So we've got 2 of Consult the Star Charts, which can be an Anticipate earlier in the game. It can be like a dig through time later in the game. Really versatile card draw piece that lets us find our combo pieces. And we've got a one of Kaido Cunning Infiltrator as a planeswalker that can, for its plus ability, can let us discard like a redundant leyline and get in a free unblocked attack with one of our lifelinking creatures like Inspire Enduring Innocence or Hope S-Time, which I forgot to mention, which makes she makes our deck extra hopeful. She's a 2/2 lifelink for 1 white and 1 blue. At the beginning of our end step, each opponent mills X cards, where X is the amount of life we've gained this turn. So she is a bit of direct synergy with our deck as well, but also just a lifelinking attacker that we'd like to get through for an unblocked attack with Kaido, also allowing us to draw and discard a card so we can get rid of redundant ley lines. Kaido can also just minus to create a weenie to help us block and, you know, possibly attack. And he's just a great decoy. You know, people love to attack down planeswalkers, and we like to keep our life total nice and high, so it's good to have a little bit of a distraction to absorb our opponent's aggro. So that's the main board, total of 22 lands. We've got the 4 of Meticulous Archives. These are going to be key in helping us find our cards when we need them. We've got a couple of Tranquil Coves, just as a little bit of extra life gain in our mana base. And plus, you know, we're Azorius. We have terrible mana in Standard right now, so we don't exactly have a great selection of, like, untapped duels. So might as well use a tap land that is a bit synergistic. We got a couple of Demolition Fields, which is going to be helpful to us because our games will go long sometimes, so we do need to deal with our opponent's utility and creature lands. We have a one of Mistrise Village, which can let us uncounterably cast our Space-Time Anomalies late in the game so that we know we can get them off in order to combo off and win. The sideboard contains a couple of Crystal Barricades. I'm trying these out against black decks and against like Vivi and other red decks. Like, since we are a combo deck, we're vulnerable to cards like Duress. We'd really like to stop our opponent from like thought seizing our critical cards. Also, Crystal Barricade protects all of our small creatures against stuff like Torch the Tower, Burst Lightning, cheap red removal spells that would tend to kill our creatures when we want them to stay alive as long as possible. So I'm trying out Crystal Barricade to counteract those strategies. A couple of exercises against artifacts, enchantments, big stuff. Just exile that stuff. I really like this as a discard, as a sideboard piece in white. Get Lost is there just instant speed removal against mid-range decks. We need to really, like, a card that we really hate is Screaming Nemesis. So this is another way that we can, like, destroy that at instant speed in response to, like, a burn spell they're trying to cast on it to shut down our life gain. We can Get Lost the Screaming Nemesis so that that fizzles and they don't get to shut us down. We got a couple of High Noon as a hate piece against Vivi decks. There are actually a lot of decks that want a multi-spell, so this is a great hate piece in Standard right now. We got a Spell Pierce and a No More Lies. There's a little bit of counter magic in our sideboard. We got 3 of Rest in Peace against those graveyard decks. It's just the best graveyard hate available to us in white, so we're playing 3 copies. Although it is a little bit of a nombo with our Enduring Innocence, it's still worth it to us. We get a couple of Voice of Victory against the control decks as well to restrict them to playing spells only on their turn. This is just a great this is just a great sideboard card right now, or a main board card if you're playing white right now. So we're playing 2 copies, although I accidentally deleted one of Voice of Victory in the side, and we've got Split Up number 4 to get the full playset in our 75. So that is the plan. We are going to mill our opponent out using our life total. We're going to try to gain life as quickly and effortlessly as possible so that if we can't directly mill our opponent out with Space-Time Anomaly, we get them to the place where they can no longer win the game due to them being milled so much and the fact that we have a board state that can counteract their offense. So yeah, let's hope that we get lucky and start with a lot of ley lines on the board and a lot of turn 1 authorities and see if we can combo off. If you like off-meta MTG content, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to this channel, leave a comment down below. Alright, we're against the Bird with their Frog avatar. In our first match with Hopeful Mill, will be on the draw. And I think this hand is okay. We probably will scry with our Charming Prince on 2, but we can keep this. Godless Shrine. Alright, I think we will actually surveil with our archive. Charming Prince number 2. Okay. I can see it. Double tapped Godless Shrine. Alright, let's go ahead and do some scrying with our Prince. Authority and Split Up. Those are great cards. Authority on turn 3, not as exciting as on turn 1, of course. Alright, let's attack. Now, we can't pay for no more lies. Which, I mean, if they're a control deck, Authority doesn't matter to them that much anyway. I think I'll just play it. We'll see how much they care about Authority. Not at all. Okay, we'll pass. Tap land, tap land, tap land, tap land. I think we'll just consult the star charts. See if this gets countered. Yep. So they're like Esper control. So they still have up another no more lies. I think I'll just go for another print and do some more scrying. Rides End and Plains. I don't know what we're really after. Maybe Mistrise Village? I mean, more creatures would be good too. Opponent deciding whether they want to sweep. So this is a 1/4. Let's attack. Aetherize. Say more Charming Princes. Gain some life. I think we'll just do some scrying, maybe? Okay, opponent consults the star charts. I mean, that might have been a time to go for Space-Time Anomaly. I want to be able to pay for a No More Lies when I cast it, though. Let's scry. Split up into the Flood Maw. I don't think they're going to be that important. Painful Quandary. Alright, let's attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. We still can't pay for No More Lies as it is. So I think we'll just, again, wait until we can. There's a Meringue River Regent. Bouncing our stuff. So I think what we'll do is just bounce your Painful Quandary. We'll lose 5 life, which is unfortunate. But now we can kill your tap stuff. We'll resolve Inspiring Overseer. There's the Painful Quandary again. Mistrise Village, that's a good one. Attack. Unless they discard a card or pay 3. Okay. We can actually, I think I wait until next turn for the Space-Time Anomaly, because I can use the Mistrise Village. As it is, they can 3 steps ahead to counter it and draw. Now, they can't counter draw, but they can hard counter. But next turn I can use Mistrise Village, so I think I'll just go for an Overseer. I'll discard a Charming Prince. hope. Do I want to try to play hope? No, I'm gonna pass. Ultima ends their turn. Alright, so the next spell we cast can't be countered. Amelia for 23. I'll discard a Charming Prince. Alright, you got 20 cards in your library. I'm at 23. Can you beat us? Did you have a charming, painful quandary down? The Bloodletter. We gain life. They are going to attack with their Fortress. So a good draw here would be nice. Restoration Magic. What do we want to do? Lose 5 life or discard this Restoration Magic? The Restoration Magic can gain a 6, but we gain 5 life casting it, so I guess we're discarding that. And we'll see. We might not win this. The Bloodletter's pretty brutal. If we can draw another Mistrise Village, that would be perfect. Bouncing our authority. See, we really would like a split up there, but we couldn't find it. So we'll just play this. Carrot Cake. Actually, I should have held that to discard to the Painful Quandary. That was silly. Do we want a Carrot Cake? I think that goes into the bin. I think we'll play Hope. We'll discard Authority. Alright, I think we're gonna lose this race. I could have blocked 2 damage. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We still lose to the demon. Okay. So I think we want our counter spells. I think we want our exercises. We want Voice of Victory. Do we need to bring in split up number 4? I feel like we don't. They're a control deck. We can cut maybe Restoration Magic. Like, these authorities are actually... They don't... I don't know. They could be playing a whole array of black creatures. So I feel like the authorities are still pretty good. We'll cut Battle Menu. So we got to cut 4 non-sideboard cards, basically. So we'll cut... a Hope, a Prince, an Overseer, and a Carrot Cake. Try this. Our opener's really not good against them at all. I feel like I have to mulligan this. This just really does not line up with what they're doing. This really isn't either. This isn't great either, but we have a ley line at least. So I'll keep this. We'll bottom a Plains. Surveil away another land. See, even against the control deck, this is what I feel a lot with this deck, is like, you want to draw the split up. Even against the control deck last game, I was like, split up at the very end would have been decisive. Tranquil Cove will gain us 2. Okay, so they're a Bandit's talent deck. I'm just gonna discard 2 lands, I guess? Or do I discard my Consult? Yeah, let's discard these 2 lands. Oh, we drew a Leyline of Hope, so that's a good discard. I do want to stay out of rack range, if possible. I think we'll hold off on the Consult. Alright, let's play Enduring Innocence. Counter. Well, I wasn't expecting this angle, or I might have boarded in the crystal barricades. Because they can get us with this rack if they, like, duress us or something. Break the spell. Alright, we draw an Exercise, which you could use to get rid of their Bandit's talent, and we probably should. Although, it would be better to get rid of a Painful Quandary if they had one. I think I'll hold off. Alright, they just level up their Bandit's talent. I think we'll just destroy it. And they have Painful Quandary. Okay. Play Leyline and discard a land? I think I'll just go for a Consult to draw 2. Probably discard Leyline of Hope at this point. Okay. Well, that's pretty bad. Ride's End plus a land, I guess. Sure, we'll play another Demolition Field. Alright, opponent just passes. I probably should have held that land to discard. Also just gonna pass. Cruel Claw's Heist. Gonna gift us a card. Yeah, I really did not read our opponent's brew. They can cast our Kaido. I probably would have brought in the barricades. Let's just go ahead and get rid of this fortress before I forget that I have this option. Alright, we'll hold on to this freeform for this Verge to discard. I mean, they could have 3 steps ahead. I'm just gonna go for it though. Hopefully they don't have it. Discard a land. They do. They don't gain any additional value off it though, so that's good. They play our Kaido.
Stick close. I got this.
Create a ninja.
I've got friends everywhere.
Do I go for the Space-Time Anomaly? I can't pay for... I can't pay for No More Lies. Like, I don't know how we're gonna win if I don't. So I guess I'm just doing it. Discard Ride's End. Million for 24. Alright, GG's. Good enough for me. So yeah, the control deck's gonna be hard for us. Joe's Moshier will be our next opponent. We're gonna be on the draw, and we have Leyline and Authority on turn 1, so we're keeping this. Authority with a Leyline down is pretty brutal against creature decks. Having them lose, like, give us multiple life every time creatures enter, it's really strong. Another blue-white deck is going to be control again. Let's just play our archive. Leyline. We don't need another Leyline. Well, it looks like it might be control again. So I'll play this Overseer. This might get countered, but I'd rather it get countered than Enduring Innocence. Okay, we get to gain 2 and draw a card. Another Leyline. Alright, let's attack with our Overseer. Play our Archive. Split up. Do I want to reveal that I have that card in my deck? I mean, it's just not good against what's happening on the board right now. So what I want to do here, I mean, I already attacked. Try to resolve Kaido. It's probably going to get countered, but again, would rather resolve Enduring Innocence than Kaido. Okay, they're just going to consult. Alright, I'm just going to make it 2-1.
Come on, Pom Pom Chan. We've got a fight to win. It pays to have connections.
We're losing out on value here, but I'm trying to play around counter spells. Split up just to kill our untapped ninja. And consult. Okay. Main phase consults. Alright, let's plus on our Overseer. Draw.
Follow me,
We'll discard Leyline number 2, I guess. Into 2. Play Inspiring
Time
Overseer.
to make our move.
Meringue. Gonna bounce our ley line. I could restoration magic it. What the heck? I think I will. Keep it on the battlefield. Oh, they targeted Kaido. Why did I think they were targeting the ley line? I saw something pointed at the ley line. Okay, well, that was silly. So we can now attack. We trigger our ley line. Millie for 27. They have 18 cards left in their library. Another Meringue River Regents. Can I draw a split up, please? No. Oh, man. Well, I can chump block. Quite a bit. They land. I think maybe consult the star shards here. There's another Space-Time Anomaly. Or I could try for a Ride's End. We gotta go for Space-Time Anomaly, right? We win if we resolve that. Stock up. It's gonna take another 2 cards off the top. More restless anchorages. Well, we're gonna block. Into the Flood Maw is a good one. See if we can bait out a counterspell, possibly. No more lies. Okay. Decline. Space-Time Anomaly, mill you out. GG's. Okay, more control. So we want Voice of Victory. We want our counter spells. So we can cut an Authority, a Carrot Cake, a Hope, and maybe Restoration Magic. Let's try this. Alright, we again have a ley line here and Voice of Victory, so I'm gonna keep this. Alright, let's surveil. Authority. Yeah, we'll take an Authority. Alright, I think I'll just play Voice of Victory. Stock up? Okay, cool. We like them stocking up here. So it's very likely they have a sweeper for next turn. Okay, we draw another Voice of Victory. That's great. So let's play Hylia. We're gonna gain a bunch of life and draw a card at the end of the turn. Gain another 4 life. Draw a card. Parting Gust on Hylia. We gain a life. Okay, our ley line is active now. Consulting the star charts. Okay. No more lives is a good draw. Let's attack for a bit here. Our token is also... yeah, we'll just play an Authority of the Consoles. If we win with our, no more lives to counter their sweeper. Ultima. Yeah, GG's. Alright, taking down Control in our second match against Control. Joe Chill the Mighty is our next opponent. We'll be on the play with turn 1 Authority, which is always a keep for this deck. No ley line, unfortunately. Alright, let's do a little surveilling. Split up. I have a feeling that's going to be good against Forest. Forest Mountain. Thornvault Forager. So you can tap to add green. Forage, add 2 colors in any combination. Search your library for Squirrel. Okay. We'll play Enduring Innocence. Intrepid Paleontologist. And a Twitching Doll. Okay. Well, I think we'll split up on tapped creatures. Attack, you gain some life. Another split up, we'll take it. So they plot a railway brawler. Okay. We'll attack for 2. Mill for 27? I like mill for 27 here. Can you beat us with 21 cards in your library, us at 27 life and Authority of the Consoles? I don't think you can. Terror of the Peaks? No, you could have done that in a different order. Well... Destroy tapped creatures. Gain 2 life. Dracosaur. Let's exile that creature. Attack for 2. Gain 2. Let's Carrot Cake. Make a bunny, draw a card. Authority of the Consoles. I think we can bottom that at this point. We draw Charming Prince. And I don't think our opponent can win. We'll see. Because we're gaining more life off of our stuff as it enters too. And we have blockers, so... Okay, let's play an Inspiring Overseer. Gain 2 life, draw 2 cards. play this Charming Prince. We'll flicker our Overseer. We'll attack with Innocence. Gain another 2. Here comes the Overseer. We draw a card again. Alright, they're a railway brawler. Big Gruul kind of deck. Searching for a squirrel. Okay, and Scoopy. So we want split up number 4. Pretty sure we want, like, Get Lost and possibly Exercises as well. Let's do a Get Lost and an Exercise. I think we'll cut Restoration Magic. I think we'll cut our Ruin Lurker Bat. And we'll cut 1 Carrot Cake. Try this. Alright, we have a Leyline, we have a Split Up, it's a 1-lander. We do have a Carrot Cake and we're on the draw. I think this is a keep. We don't have Authority. This is kind of a greedy keep, honestly. Hopefully it will pan out for us. We just need 1 more land. And we're probably okay. Yeah, there's that guy. Alright. Another Forager. Twitching Doll. Right on time is the Authority of the consoles. We're probably done for if we don't draw a land this turn. We'll see what they do. Opponent, meanwhile, milling lands. Okay, Ogier costs them. Lets them just draw creatures as they damage us. Enduring Innocence. Alright, good enough for me. So we're not gonna kill them before they can... We're not gonna be able to sweep them before they can kill us, so... Maximum punishment for that 1-lander. I don't think we need to change anything. I just think we just need to draw lands. Okay, we'll mulligan this 1-lander, although it does have a Leyline of Hope. We're not gonna tempt fate twice in a row. I mean, this hand is playable. It's not like good against what they're doing. It doesn't have any of our special sauce. It's got Space-Time Anomaly. We're gonna keep. And bottom 1 of these Anomalies, I think. Land number 4. I really would like... I don't know. Authority of the consoles. Split Up. Halia. And Halia can just gain us a life. Let's make sure we cast it for the right mode. So this is the warp. Yeah, we'll just warp it. Gain a life. There's the Twitching Doll. Alright, let's play Enduring Innocence. Which Halia does not trigger the Enduring Innocence. That is like the 1 non-bow in our main deck. So opponent's on the 2-mana mana dork plan. Alright, let's play Overseer. Draw 2 cards. Do we want to attack with our Enduring Innocence? Yeah, I think so. We'll trade with a Paleontologist if they want to. Okay. Yeah, we'll block. If you want to spend mana on like a combat trick or something, that's fine. Fine by me. No, they just trade. Dracosaur, okay. So I would really like to Space-Time Anomaly here, but I feel like I just cannot let the Dracosaur get in damage. So let's Carrot Cake. We'll bottom the plains. Draw a card. And yeah, I think we have to just deal with this dragon before it can start doing stuff. There's the Oshare. Yeah, I'm gonna chump. Draw land. Okay, let's crack the Carrot Cake. See what we draw off during Innocence. We gain 3. Consult the star charts. Could be really good next turn. I'm gonna leave that on top. I'll actually draw it right now. Okay. And then we'll Space-Time Anomaly. Million for 28. Here comes the Restless Ridgeline. Okay, we'll block the Restless Ridgeline, I guess. I'm gonna take a 10. Can I draw a split up, please? There's the Terror of the Peaks, so yeah, I need to split up. Draw land. Consult the star charts. Alright, let's surveil that away. So we'll do this 2-mana mode. Yes. 2-mana mode. Actually, let's think about this. Yeah, I need to do it. I need to do it this way. Why are you trying to tap my lands that way? Okay. 2-mana, consult the star charts. Look at the top 7. Find a split up, please. Thank you. Let's split up untapped creatures. So how does this come back? 10 or more permanents as a sorcery. They do control 10 or more permanents. They have 15 cards in their library. I wonder if I could have consulted the star charts there. I didn't really look at the rest of my cards. I went straight for the split up. Okay, we're down to 15. So actually, I can do this on 4. And still have enough mana for a star charts. Can I find the star charts? No. I do find a split up. Oh man, finding the star charts would have been GG's right there. Instead, I'll just go split up. Plus what? Plus a land? No, that would let me play a land, demolition field, and then split up, but they have 3 rest line ridges. 3 ridges. Actually, but holding up a demolition field... Does that work? I don't think it does. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we don't have enough land to do what we want to do here, so I guess I'll take battle menu. We'll go for the split up on tapped. See if they again want to spend their whole turn. Now, we had 2 chances to just find a Space-Time Anomaly and win those last 2 turns, and we have all 4. So we're kind of whiffing here. Okay, we're gonna take 7. Now a Space-Time Anomaly does not win the game for us. Poison Dart Frog, sure. Okay. All the mana dorks over there. Alright, Into the Flood Maw is a good one. So we can play our Surveil land. Like, if we use our Demolition Field, it's gonna get shuffled away anyway, so I don't think this matters that much. We'll bin this... No, we'll leave that on top. So if I play this... Do I have enough mana to battle menu and Into the Flood Maw and... I don't think so. I think I want this, though. I can still Demolition Field and do one of these 2. And I gain a life. I don't get to draw a card. Alright, here comes a Ridgeline, which we can Demolition Field. We're going to activate double Ridgelines. Okay, we can kill 1. Okay, they're making a frog have death proof. Death touch, rather. Why did they tap that frog? To add mana? Okay, they're gonna pump the frog. Which I could block. I could try to take down this... Or I could bounce it. I could take down this Restless Ridge line with a double block. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Let's... make a knight. Gain a life, draw a card. We'll double block the Restless Ridge line. And we'll bounce the frog. Okay, we took no damage that turn, but we drew no relevant cards. Just lands. Boy. It's gonna be close. We definitely could lose. We've had a lot of opportunities to top deck game-winning stuff. We just haven't been able to make it happen. Overlord. Gonna hit us for 4. Brawler. So no attack at all this turn. Yeah, I guess I'm holding off on this until they activate one of their lands. So okay. Overseer, I need some help here, please. So, gain a life, draw 2 cards. Playline of Hope, Authority of the Consuls. None of those really help us. So we might just be dead. I think we're dead. Authority. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we can play this ley line. We still have enough mana for demolition fields, and we'll see if we die. Probably do. See, this is why, if I could play 5 split ups, if I could play 6 split ups in my 75, I would. Alright, here comes the ridgeline. Let's destroy it. Are we just dead here if they attack us with everything? They can kill one of our blockers with the Overlord, or they can just ping us. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're dead. Yep. 4, we blocked those 2, we still take 3. Ah, man. We had so many looks for the win and we couldn't find it. That's painful. Tristan Jude, the Ambitious, will be our next opponent. A fellow Jaya. Fellow Ballardier. Okay, yeah, I like double authority of the consuls. We'll keep on the play. Let's hope that it's a matchup where it's good. Looks like it's gonna be good. Alright, let's surveil Tranquil Cove. Do we want land number 4? I think we do, actually. Play another authority. Alright, so we'll play our Tranquil Cove, go back up to 20. Play Hope. It's probably immediately gonna die. They're against Dimir, so... Flood Pit's Drowner. Yeah, they're just Dimir. So we'll see if we lose to a Kaido here. No Kaido. Okay. Just gonna shuffle away Hope. I think let's play an Overseer. Gain a life, draw a card, it's a land. Yeah, I'm gonna block. They don't have double blue, so they can't Enduring Curiosity yet. Okay, they actually don't have any counterspells up. Creature, can I draw a split up, please? No. Oh, split up would be so good. Can I run like 7 of them in my library? Okay. Well, I think we'll just mill you for 23. Alright, creature actually gains us life with its attack. Kaido!
Be jealous of my team.
Gains us life with its attack.
John. I've got this.
Can I draw a split up, please? Or another anomaly, actually. That's what I really want. Anomaly. Anomaly. I got 3 left. I'm running all 4 for a reason. More Kaidos. Battle menu. I guess we'll just play a ley line. Say go. Enduring Curiosity. It's gonna draw them a bunch of cards. 5 cards. I mean, maybe that's good. I could kill something, maybe? Return it to the battlefield. Yeah, I mean, even if I kill this, they just get to draw those cards. The question is, do I want to prevent any of this damage, I guess? Because I could next turn use this to prevent damage from Enduring Curiosity. I think that's probably the play, actually. Like, end step. We play this battle menu, targeting the Curiosity. Yeah, that seems fair. Just draw 5 cards. This card and Vivi are what's holding Standard back from being a good format.
My eyes are as sharp as my
Actually, I
sword.
should have done this in response to that, because they don't have blue mana at the moment. That was a mistake. Okay, Sunset Saboteur. Sure. We gain 2 life. Can we top deck an Anomaly, please? So I think what we're doing is... this buys us another turn. At least hope. Dude. Alright, I'll play hope, but like, there's no chance they don't have a removal spell. There's 0 chance they don't have a removal spell. Overlord gets milled. We gain 4 life from that token entering the battlefield. Get down to 12. They draw a billion cards. So, I mean, there's a lot of good top decks here.
Just try to keep up.
Another Preacher gains us 4 life. They're down to 1 blue mana. I mean, we just need to top deck Space-Time Anomaly, and we win. I think if we top deck Split Up, we win, but we just draw land. So that's 5. Yeah, we're dead. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Preachers are going to possibly gain us life if they attack, though. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Pretty sure we're dead.
Never underestimate my skills.
So the creatures actually are gaining us tons of life when they attack. They should be attacking with their weenies too. I don't know why they're not. Yeah, I think they should stop attacking with their creatures. So they're giving us chances. We draw another 5 cards. Oh, they're actually dead. They decked themselves. Wow. Okay. They're out of library, so, yeah. I think they played that wrong. They should not have been attacking with their creatures turn after turn like that, but we'll take it. Okay. So we want Exercise, we want Get Lost, we want High Noon, we want Voice of Victory, we want a bunch of stuff. No, we don't need Crystal Barricade against Dimir. I think we do want the counter spells, though. So we need to cut 10 cards. I think we're just shaving non-sideboard stuff as per our usual MO, including Space-Time Anomaly. Let's start with non-Space-Time Anomaly cards. 2, 3, 4 non-card draw cards. 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess we'll cut one Space-Time Anomaly. 9. Like, the thing about Leyline is, like, is it even worth playing if you're not playing all 4? I guess 3 is, like, the minimum amount to, like, still make it worth it to keep in. Yeah, I think actually we don't want the Leylines, so we'll bring back in Innocence, Overseer, and we'll keep all 4 Space-Time Anomalies. Try this. Oh, we're at 61. All right, 3 Space-Time Anomalies. We'll see if going Hopeless is the right plan for Hopeful Mill. Yeah, this looks fine. We'll keep it, I guess. Opponent chooses to draw. Split Up is a good one. It's much better if we have an Authority of the Consoles, which we lack at the moment. Spyglass Siren. Cecil. Untapped white land, please? No. Neither of these are enchantments or artifacts, right? That's terrible. Alright. Here's a hope. I guess we're not totally hopeless, because we've got hope. Hope doesn't do very much right now. Hope's looks like it's gonna eat a removal spell. Alright, another Siren on top. I think we'll just take this. Okay. Do we go for the Split Up here? I think we'll go for it. Tap creatures. Let's get the Drowner. Gonna tap our thing in response? Sure. Okay. Games we don't have authority are so much worse for us. They have Overlord that they're running. Why are they running Overlord? I don't think we need a Demolition Field. We have no play. Spyglass Siren. Alright. I think just for mana efficiency reasons, we'll exile that Siren. Yeah, we'll Spell Pierce. Because we can. High Noon. Milling for 13, not quite as exciting. Is not lethal in this case. Yeah, our draw really did not pan out well. I could mill for 13, but that's not going to do anything. I don't know. I guess I'll play High Noon. Actually, High Noon is not great. It's Voice of Victory that's really good, not High Noon. I think I misboarded. For Reacher. Yeah, I guess we'll just pass. We get to draw a card, because Preachers just does that. Alright, let's look for a Consult. Very likely gets countered. No? Authority of the consoles. Where have you been? I guess I'll take Authority and Innocence. This game's probably over, though. Yeah, I'll play Innocence. And if they have a removal spell, we're just dead. Okay. Well, terrible draw for us. And yeah, the Dimir deck can just win with its... I mean, it's got good tempo draws. It can just win with its 2 and 3 drops. It doesn't even need Kaido or Curiosity. Okay, let's get all of our authorities back in. I think we'll lose the High Noons. We'll run both of our Into the Flood Maws again. Yeah, I mean, I think that's okay. We'll try it like this. Split Up is good, Battle Menu's good, double Space-Time Anomaly in our opener. I mean, we are a Space-Time Anomaly deck, so I guess I'll keep. No Authority is a drag, but we have a Split Up. Enduring Innocence. I feel like we need land, so I'm gonna bin that. Okay, let's pass. They have a Deep Cavern Bat on top of their library. Okay, do I want to consult now? Yeah, I think so. Consult on 2. I think I'll go for an Overseer. Alright, let's play this Overseer. Another Overseer. Alright, we will block. So they can bat us. Take Split Up, probably, or else they die. I don't know, they might take something else. I might not even Split Up if they don't take it. I might just Overseer. They take one of our Space-Time Anomalies. Okay. I think I'll just Overseer. Opponent passes. Okay. I think we'll authority the consoles. We could attack, split up. Like they're holding up counter spells, it would seem. I don't know, they didn't have a removal spell for my angel last turn. There's Cecil. Hope. We don't have double blue. We don't have a target for Demolition Field either to play Kaido. I'll play Hope. Probably pass. Shoot the sheriff on Hope. Okay. Here comes Cecil. Alright. Let's make a 2-2. Double block. We're setting up a blowout here. That's okay, though. Alright, take down Cecil. Preacher. Split up. We could just kill the preacher. We could mill him, try to mill him for 22. Yeah, we'll do that. Go for a mill. Make you spend your counter spell. Okay. Comes an attack. Kaido. Or Curiosity, one or the other. It's just Kaido.
This is where things just in time to save the day. Your secrets didn't stay hidden for long.
Spyglass Siren. We draw a Ruin Lurker Bat. Alright, let's split up the tap creatures. Play our bat. Creature. Reacher. Take 3.
My eyes are as sharp as my sword.
Alright. Meticulous Archive, Mistrise Village should be good. So let's get rid of the preachers. Hit Kaido for one. Guess. I don't know. Don't even know. Sure, we'll hit Kaido for one.
This is not how I die!
There's Bat. Takes our Space-Time Anomaly.
Information is its own weapon.
Cecil. Mistrise Village. Alright, we'll play Kaido. Just make a
Got
ninja.
all the intel you need. No one said I work alone.
Now it's looking real sketchy.
I thought I had enough intel.
Can we play?
Your secrets
Can we play
didn't stay
5
hidden
split
for
ups?
long.
6? I mean, we don't. One problem with our deck is we don't really have a good answer to Kaido. Okay, there's a split up. That helps. Bigger tap stuff. Milieu for 15. $20 cards left in their library.
I've got you beat 6 different ways.
Ooh. Another anomaly. Can't be countered. Milieu for 12. 4 cards left in their library. Can they beat us? There's the Saboteur.
I've trained with the best.
Spell Pierce. So, I think we're dead now. We'll see. Yep, because they can emblem the Kaido again. Yep. That gets us. Very, very close. Pilla Gale, the Ambitious, will be our final opponent. Will be on the play. Double Leyline of Hope. Ignoramus and Split Up. We'll keep. Just need to draw some cards that allow us to gain life. I mean, and some lands. That would help. So we can cast our spells. We will absolutely consult for 2 this turn. Opponents on Bant? What is with people? Why would you want to play Bant? Because it's cool. I guess Bant has Breeding Pool. We're gonna get lost one of our ley lines. Okay. We'll take land number 3. I mean, Innocence. Avatar, so they're like some kind of Overlord deck, clearly. Let's explore. Draw lands. Let's play lands. Play Innocence, draw 1. Attack for 2, gain 2 life. Summon Fenrir. Charming Prince. Alright, let's attack with our Innocences. Opponent is gonna block, that's fine. So I think we'll do this. Restoration Magic? That should be good. Ability for 29. So they have 21 cards in their library. And they need to get through a 4/3 lifelinker, Enduring Innocence. While we have a Leyline, pretty well set up. That's an Overlord. I mean, that's good. So let's attack. Alright. Let's... How much life can we gain with this? Let's figure this out. I think we just play this like this mode. Yeah, we'll be indestructible, so we can kill both your moths. And still attack next turn. Play Charming Prince. Draw 2. Scry 2 first, I guess. Anomaly, yes please. Wait, why did I not? Oh, I didn't draw cards because my creatures are too big now. So there's a little bit of a nombo. Oh, it's Yuna, look. How irrelevant that is. Yeah, you got a bunch of knights. Mill you for 38. See, we can't just win by resolving 2 Space-Time Anomalies. That's what we're running for. Okay, Yuna. So give me Rest in Peace. Give me Exercise. Split Up. Very good against them. Get Lost. Probably no more lies. And then we shave 8 non-sideboard cards. Non-Space-Time Anomaly cards. Maybe non-Leyline cards. So, the Enduring Innocence actually is a non-bow with the Rest in Peace. So we'll cut a couple of those. Cut a Hope. Still have Hope. Prince, Cake, Authority's good. Restoration Magic, Overseer, and 1 Floodmaw. Try it like this. Okay, we have a Rest in Peace, so this is a keep. The rest of our hand's not so great, but the Rest in Peace is pretty critical. I guess I can just warp this to gain a life. Sure. Alright, so they could have some kind of counter. I'm gonna hold off on playing Rest in Peace until they tap out. There's Fenrir. Alright, another Split Up, so let's Rest in Peace. Unfortunately, we have our Enduring Innocence also. More Fenrirs. Alright, we do draw a blue source. I think I'll mill you for 18 while I can. We take 4 from the Fenrir. Opponent passes. Alright, let's just play Enduring Innocence. Fenrir goes away. They do get to draw a card. They have a Mistrais village. More Fenrirs. There's a lot of ramping. Consult the star charts. I don't think I want to do that yet. Let's attack with Enduring Innocence. They might very well want to block, because this will get rid of my Innocence. Depends on whether they want the boost from their Fenrir. Okay. They let it through. I'm gonna play Halia. So I will get to draw a card here. Looks like they're deciding what to get lost. Rakshasa's Bargain. Look at the top 4, put 2 in your hand. Okay. There's a Meringue River Regent. Gonna bounce Halia and Rest in Peace. Okay. Take 3. So I could just bounce this River Regent, but I think I'd rather split it up if possible. So let's go for a split up on... Actually, first... Yeah, I think I like bouncing it, so I can attack and draw a card with Halia. Then they get to play it again. It doesn't get a counter on it. I think I like that better, actually. So, bounce your dragon. Attack you for 2. Gain 2 life. Yeah, I think Rest in Peace is a little too important here. Negate. Okay. So we can warp in Halia, which will let us draw a card. 25 cards left in their library. There's Yuna. Gonna get back a Fenrir. Star charts. Okay, I think we attack with Enduring Innocence. Because we're about to split up. Gonna get lost. Okay. Sure. We do get it back, because the Rest in Peace is gone now. So, let's split up on untapped creatures. We have another negate. Okay. Well, we have another split up. Untapped creatures. Rakshasa's Bargain. Why did I not get a blue source with my Fabled Path? Oh, because I need double white for the split up, that's why. Short on blue mana to kick my star charts. Singularity Rupture mills half my library. Can I draw a Space-Time Anomaly? Verge. So I can do this on 2. Look at the top 7. Surely you don't have 3 negates. There's a Space-Time Anomaly. Cast it? Get lost on Innocence? Okay. Amelia for 17. Can you beat us with 1 card left in your library and us at 17 life? I don't think you can. There's Yuna. See what Yuna can get back. Alright, there's the Meringue River region. Alright, looks like a good game. We got this split up here. Gonna bounce 2 maps, Gonna get back another thing from their graveyard. Split up untapped creatures. GG's. Alright, we beat Yuna. Sweet. Love beating Yuna. Okay, our final record with Azorius Hopeful Mill was a 2-3, and I like the deck. I think the premise of the deck is sound. Trying to gain life as quickly as possible, and then using Space-Time Anomaly, either 1 or 2 will win the game. I think the basic premise of the deck is sound. That this is in fact a good strategy to win games in Standard. I think the key is to find the right pieces for the different components. So I'm using this Leyline of Hope based module for the life gain. there's probably a better way to gain lots of life quickly in Standard that's more reliable than hoping that you top deck Line of Hope. Like, Authority of the Consuls, obviously you want in there, you want all 4. But the ley lines maybe could just be replaced by more creatures. If you want some way that's a little bit more reliable. This is kind of more like high risk, high reward, you know, the ley line, because it is really nuts if you get a ley line combined with Authority of the Consuls. But if you're going to be all spiky about it, there's got to be a better way that's more reliable to gain lots of life quickly than using Ley Line of Hope. I just use Ley Line of Hope because I like this sort of deck. You know, I'm a very Johnny type player, or Timmy. I forget which one it is. Johnny is like the one that likes the flashy plays. That's me. So yeah, you could certainly adjust to taste, either life gain module. We ran into the problem, as I often do with this deck, is like, where's the split up? Give me a split up, give me a split up. In fact, there were, in the match against Gruul, we pretty much whiffed on game-winning draws several turns in a row. So like, the deck, it's a combo deck, you know? Like, it could use some more card draw. I could see ditching the ley lines, replacing 1 to 2 of the ley lines with like card draw pieces, and the other 2 with more focused life gain cards, like more creatures. You know, Enduring Innocence is great. I don't know about Halia. On the one hand, it's flexible and like cool and just a good card on rate. On the other hand, it does not synergize with Enduring Innocence at all. So I don't know. As a one of, I think it's okay. I tried the deck using many different Soul Sister effects to gain life, but I found that like late in the game, just top decking like a hinterland bunny, just top decking like a Soul Warden is not a winning play. So I really just like the individual low power level of the sisters, which is why I moved away from it to, you know, what I have here. But I guess the point is, I'm not really sure what's the correct way to go with the life gain. But I think the combination of the life gain plus the Space-Time Anomaly plus split up plus Authority of the Consuls and, you know, like some amount of card draw is going to get you wins with Space-Time Anomaly, as we demonstrated in a couple of matches. It's just a matter of having the right suite of cards to do the various elements. But in theory, the deck is good. And I like it. I think it's fun. I'm not really a combo player, but this is the kind of combo I can get into where really you're just resolving one card. It's not like anything that's like super tricky or, you know, resolve some sort of intricate instant speed play. It's just, if you can cast this while you're simultaneously gaining lots of life, even resolving one of these is going to win you the game a lot of the time. So I like combos that are like easy, you know, like gaining life, it's easy in Magic the Gathering. You don't really have to do very much, just like cast spells and you gain life pretty much. And that's kind of how I feel about Space-Time Anomaly as well, is it's easy. And that's the kind of combo that I like for sure. So anyway, yeah, adjust the life gain so that it works a little better. Add a couple more card draw pieces. And the sideboard, we never brought in our Crystal Barricades. It would have been good in the first matchup. We are very soft to Kaido and possibly to Dimir in general. So I could see like, what are those? The Conquerors, the Conquering whatever, 3 mana, 3/3 flyers that shut down activated abilities. Something Conquerors. Like I could definitely see adding a couple of those to the sideboard. Perhaps even like, well, we got a Get Lost, maybe a second one, or perhaps even like Sorcerer's Spyglass, which has a broader array of targets. Things like, you know, creature lands can be hard for us to deal with. So some better way to deal with Kaido in the sideboard, because we hate Kaido. We don't really have a good way to deal with it as it is. So yeah, I think the premise of the deck is sound. That's what really I'm most interested in for now. The different elements can be tweaked to taste based on what's popular in the format at the moment. But I am pleased with Space-Time Anomaly. I'm glad that we got to see some true combo wins where we cast 2 and 1, and we also got to see some soft combo wins where we resolved 1 and our opponent could not beat us because of our board state and the fact that they only had like less than half their library left. So cool, I enjoy this deck. I'm going to run it back in the future with some changes, but for now we will say our hope was rewarded, perhaps. we got a 2-3 record, but we beat one of the best decks in the format. We beat Azorius Control once. We've identified the problem areas of the deck, so hopefully we can improve it for a future build. But anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed watching me play some Hopeful Mill in Standard. If you did and you like off-meta MTG content, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. I stream MTG on my Twitch channel every Tuesday and Friday. I've been really bad about doing Fridays recently, pushing them around a lot. Just because of various things. That is the official schedule, and I will be returning to it. There's a link to my Twitch channel in the description below if you want to come check out the action in real time. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good week, and I'll talk to you later.